हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो फार्मा रिसर्चर। आज मैं डिस्कस करूंगा द रिमेनिंग पार्ट ऑफ फार्मेसी गेट 2005 ईयर का क्वेश्चन पेपर। तो लास्ट टाइम हमने कंप्लीट कर लिए थे टोटल 58 क्वेश्चंस, जिसमें हमने सिंपल एमसीक्यूज़ एंड मल्टीपल आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चंस कर लिए थे। और इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे मैच द फॉलोइंग टाइप एमसीक्यूज़ एंड स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड एमसीक्यूज़। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। So in the first question, column 1 contains the name of drugs and the column 2 contains titrants used in IPSA. So for the first option, that is ascorbic acid, the correct answer is option number 2, that is iodine. And for pyridoxine hydrochloride, the correct answer is HClO4. And for Depsone, the correct answer is sodium nitrate. And for fluorouracil, the correct answer is TBAH. So option B is correct. Moving to next question. So for the next question, the group 1 contains umbelliferous fruits and group 2 contains the diagnostic character. So for the first option, that is fennel, the correct option is option number 3, that is reticularly lignified parenchyma. For Indian dill, correct answer is option number 4, that is lateral ridges with vascular bundles. For option R, that is coriander, the correct answer is option number 1, that is wavy sclerenchyma. And for anise, the correct answer is option number 2, branched. So for this question, option B is correct. Next question. So in this question, the first column contains enzyme systems responsible for phase 2 conjugation pathways, while the column 2 contains types. So in this, the first option, that is UDP glucuronosyl transferase, the correct answer is option number glucuronidation. And for ATP sulfurylase and APS phosphokinase, the correct answer is option number 2, that is sulfate conjugation. For acyl synthetase and transacetylase, the correct answer is option number 4, that is amino acid conjugation. And for ATP methionine adenosine transferase, the correct answer is option number 1, N-methylation. So for this question, the correct answer is option number C. So in the next question, the column 1 contains the drugs and column 2 contains titrants used in IPSA. And this question is somewhat the repeated question. So let us again discuss this. For the first option, that is ascorbic acid, the correct option is option number 2, that is iodine. For pyridoxine hydrochloride, the correct answer is option number 3, HClO4. For Depsone, the correct answer is sodium nitrate. And for fluorouracil, the correct answer is option number 1, TBAH. So for this also, the correct answer is option number B. Now coming to next question. So in this question, the column 1 contains the terms and column 2 contains the explanation or the definition. So in this, for the first option, that is saturated air, the correct answer is option number 2, that is the water vapor is in equilibrium with liquid water at the given conditions of temperature and pressure. For second option, that is dew point, the correct suitable answer is option number 4, that is temperature to which water vapor and air must be cooled in order to become saturated. For third option, that is humid volume, the correct answer is option number 3, that is the volume in cubic feet occupied by 1 pound dry of air and its accompanying water vapor. And for the last, humidity, the correct answer is option number 1, pounds of water vapor carried by 1 pound of dry air under any given set of conditions. Now the next question. So for this question, the column 1 contains antibiotic, while the column 2 contains test organism for microbiological assay IP. So for this, the first option, that is bleomycin, the correct answer is option number, that is Mycobacterium smegmatis. For second option, that is nystatin, the correct option is option number 4, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. For option number 3, that is carbanicillin, the correct option is option number 1, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. And for streptomycin, the correct answer is option 3, Bacillus subtilis. So option number A is correct for this question. Now the next question, or last question for match the following type MCQs. So in this, the first column contains pathoimmunological condition, while the column 2 contains drug used in the treatment group. So for this, the first option, that is urticaria, the correct answer is option number 2, that is antihistamines. For autoimmune thrombocytopenia, the correct answer is option number 3, that is intravenous immunoglobulin. And for the third option, and that is rheumatoid arthritis, the correct answer is option number 4, glucocorticoids. And for organ transplant rejection, the correct answer is option number 1, cyclosporin. So option D is correct for this question. So now coming questions are statement based questions. So in this, the statement is, a sample of Cinnamomum gelanicum purchased from the market was evaluated for its authenticity. And the question is, it shows, option B is correct, absence of cork and cortex. Next question is, volatile oil should not be less than, and the correct answer is option D, that is 1.0%. Now moving to next statement, and the statement is, chloroacetic acid and hydrazine are treated together with X to get semi-carbazidoacetic acid, in which ring closure takes place to 1-amino hydantoin. It is subsequently treated with 2-diacetoxymethyl-5-nitrofuran to get nitrofurantoin. And the question is, the reagent X is, and the correct answer is option B, potassium cyanate. And next question is, its IUPAC name is, means IUPAC name we have to tell. So for this, the correct answer is option number C, that is 1,5-nitrofurfuryl lidine amino hydantoin. Option C is correct. Next question is, its gastrointestinal tolerance can be improved without interfering with oral absorption by preparing a, option C is correct, by preparing a large crystalline form, macrodentin. Moving to next statement, and the statement is, a compound X with molecular formula C2H4O exhibits a at 1730 centimeter inverse in IR spectrum. On reduction, it is converted into Y, which shows a strong band at 3640 centimeter inverse. And the question is, assign the band in X to, and the correct answer for this is option C, C double bond O. And the next question for this statement is, the strong band in bi is due to, and the correct answer is option D, OH. Now moving to next statement, and the statement is, in the management of asthma, the drugs used are salmeterol, gefirlukast, budesonide, nedocromel sodium, and bambuterol. And the question is Gefirlocast acts as, and the correct answer is option number B, cysteine leukotriene receptor antagonist. And next question is a prodrug of terbutaline is, and the correct answer is option C, benbuterol. Next question is warfarin interacts with this antihistaminic drug and increases prothrombin time. So for this question the correct answer is option B, gefirlocast. Now moving to next statement, and the statement is in a pharmaceutical industry wedge filtration of liquids where the proportion of solids to liquids is high is to be carried out. The complete recovery of solids is required, and after filtration the filtrate, which is corrosive, gives a crystalline product. On evaporation the liquid tends to deposit scales or crystals on the heating surface during evaporation. And the question for this statement is a suitable filtration equipment is, and the correct answer is option number A, that is plate and frame filter press. Next question for this statement, the filter aid used in the above filtration is, and the correct answer is option A, sand. Next question is a suitable evaporator is, and the correct answer is option A, falling film evaporator. Now again moving, and the statement is isoprenoid biosynthesis is involved in the production of many biologically important compounds such as cholesterol, steroid hormones, vitamin K, vitamin E, and bile acids. And the question is the HMG coenzyme A reductase, a key enzyme in the pathway, catalyzes, and the correct answer is option B. It catalyzes the reduction of the thiol group to an alcohol in mevalonate biosynthesis. And the next question for this statement, the inhibition of HMG coenzyme A reductase is a strategy used in the treatment of familial hypercholesterolemia. Option A is correct for this. Now the next question is, it is a type of linked question. Both questions are linked to each other. 81th part A and part B. And part A for this question is the selective COX-2 inhibitor is, and the correct answer is option B, rofecoxib. Now the linked question is the drug selected is not to be given if the patient is already taken. If the patient is already taking option C, that is antihypertensive drugs. Next question is a statement linked question. So the statement is a drug solution has an initial potency of 300 mg per 10 ml. When stored in a refrigerator for 30 days, its potency was found to be 100 mg per 10 ml. Now the question is the rate constant assuming that the drug solution undergoes first order kinetics is, and the correct answer is option A, 0.0366 per day. Now part B for this question is half-life of the drug these condition is, and the correct answer is option B, that is 19 days. Now the next statement is ginger is a widely used herbal drug containing many chemical constituents. Now first question for this statement is the pungent principle present in it is, and the correct answer is option number C, gingerol. Next question, its decomposition product on boiling with 2% KOH is, and the correct answer is option B, Shagol. Now the next statement is 2,6-dimethylphenol and chloroacetone on reaction gives X, which on treatment with a hydroxylamine and hydrochloric acid gives an intermediate product. This on further treatment with Rane nickel in acid gives the final product. Now the question is, the product X is, and the answer is option C, that is 1 dimethylphenoxy 2 isopropanone. And the next question, the final product is, and the correct answer is option B, that is 1 methyl 2 2,6 xyloxyethylamine. Moving to next question. So the statement is, an organic compound X has an absorption maxima at 217 nanometer. Its Emax is 16,000 and the absorbance is 0.64 when the cell length is 1 centimeter. Now the question is, the molar concentration of X is, and the correct answer is option B, 4 into 10 raised to power minus 5. Next question is, if the molecular weight is 56.06 and its concentration in grams per ml is, and the correct answer is option D, 2.24 into 10 raised to power minus 6. So that's all for today's video. Thank you very much.